Hi everyone, I'm Jimaku Brimstone. Welcome to review From Mars to Sirius, the third record by the band Gojira. Today we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the album, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I've already reviewed half of their discography, so go check those videos out. My story with Gojira is quite simple. I've stumbled upon their music back at the end of 2012. It was a happy accident and I've been their fan ever since. As a fun fact, I can tell you that my favorite record of theirs is The Way of All Flesh. Look at this cover art, it's majestic and it was done by the vocalist. When it comes to the lineup, we've got the same people as usual: Joe on the vocals and guitar, Christian on the second guitar, Jean-Michel on the bass, who joined the band in 1998. Every other band member is the founding member. And we've got Mario, Joe's brother, on the drums. Production was handled by the band themselves and it's tight, clean but heavy, no fancy or no clipping, just the way I like it. I love how they mix the guitars, they're just a wall of heaviness. I love the bass and the drums, how those things sound as well, and the vocals. I must say that this production is stellar and it still holds up after all those years. It's way better compared to their previous release from 2003, The Link. Message is diverse. This is a concept record about one person who wants to bring back his planet to life, and he travels from Mars to Sirius to achieve his goals, and he's aided by some creatures, some aliens, some whales, stuff like that. Also, there's a hidden story within the story, like it's about self-realization, becoming a better person. Mars is like the planet of war and Sirius is a planet of being calm and somber and knowing oneself. So we've got those two storylines going head to head together. And with this story you can easily draw parallels to our own world, our own planet. They tackle on serious environmental issues, global warming, wars, famine, humanity in general. Even without knowing the message of this release, I already felt that it was important and serious. Serious, you know, because serious. Structure is between basic and advanced. Usually it's advanced. We've got an intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, outro. But they do add a lot of repetitions. Sometimes the songs have even verse 4, verse 5, verse 6. There's a lot of repetitions, but also some changes here and there. And also the first verse and the fourth verse, or the second one, they are not going to be completely similar. There will be small changes here and there that you're going to find out on your repeat listens, like you're going to notice all of that stuff. The other songs like Unicorn, From Mars, and Metallica's cover Escape, they're more basic, so they don't have that much repetitions and changes. When it comes to the music genre on this release, it's like a mix of technical death metal and progressive metal, quite interesting, very melodic. There are no guitar solos, which is quite surprising, but to be honest, the record doesn't need them. Also an interesting fact, most of the music here was written by the brothers, Mario and Joe, and the other band members contributed some bits and pieces here and there. When it comes to musicianship, let's start with the drummer, Mario. His playing is tight, he's one of the best drummers out there, like his precision, his double bass work, the sheer power and intensity he plays the drums with is just astonishing. Love every single section here drum wise. Like his drumming makes this band way more unique than they already are, at least to me. Next, let's talk about the bass work. Well, it's audible. The bassist mostly follows the guitars. Nothing fancy, but it works with the music. Next, let's talk about the guitar work, and I must say that it's stellar. The crunchy, heavier guitar riffs are mixed with those more intricate and more melodic ones, which create that very somber and alien-like atmosphere. Quite interesting. I love the crunchy heavy riffs, the dun 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 dun. Last but not least, let's talk, of course, about the whale sounds. Wah, wah, in some of the songs, like Flying Whales and Ocean Planet. Great stuff. The whales did a fantastic job. Nice job, whales. Hell yeah. And also Joe on the vocals. His vocals are beautiful. His screaming, shouting, yelling, growling and singing is all on point. He's so emotional on this release and you can feel that especially on songs like Global Warming, From the Sky and To Sirius. So he's on top of his game here. Now let's rate the individual tracks. The album opens up with Ocean Planet. Great start, love the intro with the whales, some crunchy heavy guitar riffs, slightly remind me of Fear Factory in some parts. Love this song, but I don't feel like it's a masterpiece. I feel like it's just a great song. There are much more fun and better tracks here. This is just a stellar opener, very crunchy, heavy, straight to the point. A little bit too repetitive for my taste, but still a fun time, that's for sure. 9 out of 10. Backbone. This song is one of a kind. I had the pleasure of hearing Backbone, From the Sky and Flying Whales last month because I saw them live with Kerry King. Great show, Gojira killed it. I just wish they would play more songs from this album as it's the 20th anniversary. Like, I don't understand why they only played 3 songs. Like, this is a crime to me. Still, Backbone, the mosh pit was so big, I've almost died. Backbone was fantastic. Love the crunchy guitar riffs, the main melody, guitar riffs, the drumming, and then love that melody. It's just one of a kind. It will always stay in my head. This entire song is just such a journey and I couldn't be more happier with this song existing. 11 plus out of 10. From the Sky is another song I saw performed live. Vogue of Decapitated was a special guest on the guitar, which was quite fascinating. I must say that From the Sky is my second favorite song here. I just love its more death metalish roots. The love the harmonics on the guitars. Love playing that guitar riff. I've learned it a couple of years ago. This entire song is a masterpiece. Love its heaviness. Love what Mario is doing. Like, he's constantly doing the double bass work like throughout the entire song. It never ends. Love the outro, which is like bridge / outro. All of that works. From the sky, from the sky. Love it. 12 out of 10. Unicorn is a beautiful instrumental piece. It gives us space to breathe after the previous 2 songs. It's very repetitive, so that's a downside, but besides that, it's great. I have nothing against it. It's in a right spot. 8 out of 10. Where Dragons Dwell. I love the main guitar riff here. I love it. Whenever that melody happens, I'm like, wow, this is so atmospheric. It like gives you slightly depression. I don't know why, I just feel like that. The song is positive, it's about facing your inner demons and becoming a better person. I do enjoy it, but I feel like the bridge section wasn't as good as everything else. Like that main melody, I wish the song had more of that instead. 9 out of 10. The Heaviest Mother of the Universe. One of the songs that was memed to death in the past. I remember all of the memes. The heaviest mother of the universe is your mother. Anyways, great song. Love the crunchy guitar riff. The best part of the song is of course that breakdown in the middle. Sulfur. When that change happens, like the entire earth just shatters in pieces. Like this is a song that will destroy planets. 10 plus out of 10. Flying Whales. This one is even better. I love the atmospheric intro, the build up to the main guitar riff. Yet again, this song is such a journey. In the middle, I can't believe my eyes. But it's true. That breakdown in the middle, the best part of the record for me, that breakdown, because it's so heavy. When this happened live, I've almost died in the pit. There was a big wall of death. What the hell was happening there? Like I was terrified for my life when that happened, because for some reason I've decided that it was a good idea to be in the middle of that chaos. And I am not young anymore, so I am not 15. My bones cannot take it. So it was fun. Flying Waves is such a banger. My fourth or third favorite song here, 11 out of 10. In the Wilderness, I love the first 3 to 4 minutes of this song, the intro alone. I love all of the guitar riffs, the growling, the screaming, the intensity, the tension this song has. I just feel like it all evaporates in the second part of the song, where it becomes more somber, more repetitive, and the outro just goes on and on. So I feel like this song should have been shorter. Besides that, this is a masterpiece. If it was like throughout the entire song it would kept that intensity, I would give it 12 out of 10 easily, but sadly it did not. So just 10 out of 10. Word to Come, while the intro a little bit too repetitive, too boring for my taste, everything else slaps, like the middle part of the song, the outro alone, all of that is great. Not perfect, but fun to listen to. A great song, especially vocal wise, like the singing is on point. 9+ out of 10. From Mars, this to me is the weakest song on the record. Like, I understand why it's here, because it's like the opposite of To Sirius. So this song is somber, so To Sirius can be a heavy banger, and I do enjoy it, but it's repetitive, and that's it basically. It's good to listen to. I won't skip it as I'm listening through the record, but sometimes I'm not in a mood for it. 8- out of 10. To Sirius, this one, I love it with all of my heart. The guitar riffs. My favorite part, of course, is that you know, the blast beat section. I just love it. That heavy part. I should learn it on the guitar, you know. I feel like I need to do it. Not the entire song, just that part, because it just sounds so fun. The entire song is great, don't get me wrong, but that single part is responsible for like at least 500 of my replays of that song alone, because 11 out of 10. And the final track, Global Warming. This is the best song on the record, that's for sure. The emotions it has, the honesty it has, global warming, destroying us right now. Do you see what is happening? Like in my country, the summer is so hot, I cannot survive it, and then the awful winter comes in and it's even worse. So yeah, we are not in a good spot planet-wise, and I feel like humanity is going straight into extinction. This song, on the other hand, is more positive, at least in the outro. We will see our children growing, that's the final line that is repeated. I love the verses here and how they shift into the chorus, you know, I can already feel the love I'll discover. Dum de dum de. Those screams, you know, it's like half sang, half screamed part. I just love it. I had a life of planet surviving. You don't say without dreaming. Open thy eyes and let all this flowing. Now see how new hope is growing inside. Love that part. Love it with all of my heart. The entire song is such a fun thing to listen to, and also depressing, positive at the same time. 12 out of 10. And now let's talk about the bonus track on the Japanese edition, Escape Metallica cover. I am not going to lie to you, I don't like this song, like Metallica's Escape. Like, I felt that it was the weakest song on the record. Every major band I listen to has to make a cover of it, like Hatebreed did, now Gojira. I must say that Gojira did the best job. Like, it's actually listenable, I can go through it from beginning to the end. It's a fun time. I do enjoy what Mario brought to the table. He made the drums way better compared to the original one. That's also a big plus. I do enjoy it. I think it's almost perfect. I wish the original song sounded like this version. Yeah, sometimes covers are a good thing. In this case, I do enjoy it. Still, I would prefer to get the album without the bonus track, because it's a concept record, so I don't want another song to play after Global Warming, but that's just me. 9 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, groupability. Yeah, it's a masterpiece. I enjoy it from beginning to the end. This record is a journey, that's for sure. It's their second best album after The Way of All Flesh. The highlights for me are From the Sky, Global Warming, To Sirius, In the Wilderness, Flying Whales, The Heaviest Mother of the Universe, and Backbone. Listen to it today, celebrate its anniversary. It deserves your love and attention. Shout out of my Patreon supporters who gracefully sponsor these videos. Without you I wouldn't be able to do this one, so if you want you can join them so I can make more reviews. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my other videos. Bye!